रिलीज के पहली रात को कौन सबसे ज्यादा स्ट्रेस्ड होगा?
Abhishek is looking more stressed, but look at his face. I think
Suddenly this question.
Yeah, so नहीं रिलीज के पहले would you log on to book my show and see यहाँ full है यहाँ नहीं है?
मैं 2 दिन से कर रहा हूँ.
2 दिन से कर रहा हूँ.
जब से आया.
You are?
Yeah.
तो बताओ क्या हो रहा है?
I'm very like that.
so then clearly Abhishek, clearly don't talk to me one day before the release. Don't.
Yeah.
You are more seasoned than everyone else. You have seen releases. Why can't clashes be avoided like that?
We can't. That's no, do you want me to make 52?
No, I don't want. I'm just asking you.
No, I'm saying Rohit, 52 films mein matlab you none of you guys will have work.
Right, true.
52 films only in a year. What will the audience go to see? So you can't avoid clashes.
Very different again from what we've seen before. क्या कराया निखिल अडवाणी ने?
बहुत सारी एक्टिंग करवाई. Because it's very important when you're portraying characters that are based on real life stories or that are based on incidents that have happened in the past. So for that I was completely dependent on Sir and his information to kind of portray this role.
Somewhere I read, one of your recent interviews that you said a lot of people don't think I've directed Kal Ho Na Ho. Why do you say that? Is it because you went into this action genre and other films and Karan made too many of those kind of films with Shah Rukh Khan?
It's a lovely place to be. Dharma was a lovely... So that's what I meant. It's funny. And Karan was the first person to see D-Day. I read the first review of D-Day and it said, it's amazing that the director of Kal Ho Na Ho has made D-Day.
I cannot believe it.
And I said, D-Day made me the director of Kal Ho Na Ho.
Nice. Guys, welcome to Bollywood Hungama. Tell me, I want to first ask you, out of the three of you, who's the one now that we are so close to the release, who's the one who takes more tension and passes more tension to each other? तीनों में से कौन है जो nervous होता है ज़्यादा?
I think all three of us know how to hide the tensions.
I don't think we've...
My wife is little stressed because she says that, why are you not stressed? Because usually I'm a nervous wreck, right? You've known me 20 years. I'm like biting my nails and I'm like saying, yaar, pata nahi kya hoga. Shubhra will give 1 star and so koi aur 0 star dega. What is going to happen? But I feel this time I made a good film.
Yeah. See, you say you're shaking your feet like that.
My feet are always shaking.
Yeah, but even mine are.
Same.
My feet, I'm always...
That's part of this thing. You can't stop. It's called RLS, restless leg syndrome.
Right.
Yeah, we have.
Right. What about you guys? What about you guys?
Who's more stressed?
Yeah.
I think...
Release के पहली रात को कौन सबसे ज़्यादा stressed होगा?
I don't know. I think, me and Abhishek just came back from a promotion in Delhi.
Yeah.
And both of us have been talking about the film. And we had a really long, lengthy chat. I don't know when that flight has taken off and landed. It was so quick. Like, it felt like we were just chatting through this thing. And I generally put my headphones on only because during takeoff and landing, I just don't like the sound. I get a little this thing. But I was so in this conversation. And I think we have only spoken really good, positive things that we are feeling very positive about it. So I think I'm just going to put that out in the universe and say that we are just positive about it.
Absolutely. Abhishek, आप ये बताइए, release के पहले
Abhishek is looking more stressed, but look at his face. I think
Suddenly this question.
Yeah, so नहीं, release के पहले would you log on to book my show and see यहाँ full है यहाँ नहीं है?
मैं 2 दिन से कर रहा हूँ.
2 दिन से कर रहा हूँ.
जब से आया.
You are?
Yeah.
तो बताओ क्या हो रहा है?
I'm very like that.
So then clearly Abhishek, don't talk to me one day before the release. Don't.
Never you don't log on and check.
We have this WhatsApp group, right? Which is marketing this thing. Yeah, is this video? I mean, approve this trailer, approve this edit, approve this poster, that is going on or whatever. And that was going on for the last 2 weeks. And then I think once the film was ready and is ready to be put out, suddenly it started, advance booking khul gaya hai, abhi tak ye shuru nahi hua. I just sent a beautifully polite message saying, guys, I need to be by myself for some time.
Yeah, that's best.
I know all the questions you are asking each other are very valid, but I made a lovely film and I want to be out of this, so I just got out of the group.
Yeah, nice.
I'm not, I don't, yaar, abhi wo, ye Stree is going to be a juggernaut.
Yeah, true.
Right?
So you know what, why do, Nikhil, you are more seasoned than everyone else. You have seen releases. Why can't clashes be avoided like that?
We can't. Do you want me to make 52?
No, I don't want. I'm just asking you.
No, I'm saying Rohit, 52 films mein matlab none of you guys will have work.
Right, true.
52 films only in a year. What will the audience go to see? So you can't avoid clashes. I mean, I think that if you just talk of the business of 15th of August,
Right.
it's a huge day. It's a massive day. 15th of August is a Thursday. That's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday is Raksha Bandhan. Then Tuesday, Wednesday is off. Thursday is a holiday, Parsi New Year. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday again is off, Janmashtami. Right? And I pride myself in surrounding myself with more intelligent people than I am. When Bhumika, who runs the distribution of Z, turns around and says it's the best day for this film. We announced, Vedaa announced 15th of August when Pushpa had not pushed, had not gone forward.
Right.
We were coming with Pushpa. I remember when finally Pushpa pushed, Abhishek called me up. I was on some terrace shooting Freedom at Midnight or doing a recce of Freedom at Midnight. And Abhishek called me up and he said, Sir, Pushpa push ho gaya hai, wo, aapko pata hai na ki, I said, I know if Dinesh is not coming, right, it will be the biggest mistake that he's making. A film like Stree, right, needs to come on the biggest day of the year, right? It's going to, it has to take advantage of that, right? And so we are also taking advantage of the fact that, I mean, it's worked for us here, Rohit.
It's worked.
We were, Satyamev Jayate was supposed to be some low ball number and we did 21 crores on that day. I think Batla House was at 12 as an opening day, we did 16 or something like that. I don't know. So it has worked for us. The difference is it's a three-way clash this year. So yeah, that's the difference.
Right. You must be in a very different mind space with these releases.
I mean, same. Double the stress.
I was just going to say, it was literally on my tongue.
Double the stress.
Double the stress.
मतलब एक का ले लो बहुत है, दो का लेना पड़ रहा है. I don't know. I'm very excited though.
Very excited. Right. You know, this is a great team. You know, she's just given a huge hit. He is. I mean, you both are in this, and he has another one. Tell me, you know, when you all sit and talk on the set, do you all discuss? Are they interested in box office and all that?
Well, thankfully Sharvari still isn't. She's understand.
Why?
I mean, I think, Rohit, I grew up as a true fan of Amitabh Bachchan. I did not know whether the film is going to be a silver jubilee or a golden jubilee or whatever, right? I think that the issues of box office and return of investment and how much the film is going to do and how much the budget of the film is are issues of the studio and of the producer. Right? It's very, very silly of audiences to think that a producer is not taking very informed decisions. They're taking very, very informed decisions. It's all economics and mathematics, and they've taken into account worst case scenarios and best case scenarios. And there are formulas that go into a release strategy. At the end of the day, it's strategic, right? Of course, a lot of it is left to chance on that day, and of course, it's lots of it. But where is it not? Where is it not? When Tendulkar comes out to bat, he has a strategy in his mind, right? He knows that okay, the bowler in front of is used to bowling. The third ball is going to be a leg break. Fourth ball is going to be. He's studied it and he has come, right? But then there's a lot of things left to chance, right? Where the wind, how the wind is blowing, etc., etc. So but how does it matter to a true fan of Hindi cinema?
Right. And
a true fan of Hindi cinema is basically saying, I want to go and watch a film.
Right.
मुझे picture देखनी है. And if you like the trailer and if you like the fact that, oh my God, I didn't think this, what is this film Vedaa है? ये कौन सी है ये फिल्म है यार? ट्रेलर बहुत अच्छा है यार. अच्छा इसमें एक स्टोरी भी है यार. इसमें एक्शन भी अच्छा लग रहा है. You know, go and watch it. Forget about this. That has already been taken care of.
Right. Right. What he's saying is very interesting. He's saying, thankfully, you're not corrupted by the industry yet. On one side, you may have interest in kitna banaya, kitna opening day hua. How will you balance this? Because this is very important. What he's saying, not to get corrupted by the numbers.
Honestly, see, I've not been here for too long, so I would just say that when Munja did 100 crore, I saw the conversion in the kind of work coming my way. Now, that's something that I understand as an actor. I don't understand what the producers might understand, but I would purely say that as an actor, when audiences love you, that's where, because they've bought that ticket for your film, that many people watched your film. That means that when another producer has to work with you, they know that, oh, the audiences love Sharvari.
Yeah.
That the audiences have given Sharvari a thumbs up. You know, they've liked her performance, they like to see her on screen. That allows directors and producers to then give you that work. And for us as actors, I can go out there and find the work that I've always wanted to.
Right.
So for me, that's the only thing that I have experienced so far, let's say in the last month.
Yeah.
And it's incredible. Why would an actor not want to be in the top choices of directors and producers?
True. In fact, we did an interview after the success right here. Yeah. Abhishek, what does a hit do? Like, you know, you've been a part of hits. One is that एक बार अगर हिट हो जाए, आपका कोई कैरेक्टर बहुत पॉपुलर हो जाए, many filmmakers will come and give you the same space, comedy करते रहो. He obviously had different plans in mind.
Yeah, thank God. You know, but thank God because it's scary because sometimes ये हिट का हाँ बिल्कुल टाइप कास्ट हीरो टाइप बहुत सारी चीजें हैं like cliche casting and I've been a casting director so I anyway hate that kind of space where you're like casting a cop, you know, one guy, actor who is like a cop in every cop drama or anywhere, you know, तो वो मुझे वैसे ही बोर करता है. तो and I feel that, you know, the kind of training or whatever I did in Delhi, I was always interested in playing, you know, different characters. Like in one of my plays, I played 7 characters.
Oh, wow.
In one play. Yeah. And that, and I really had that knack of it. Like, you know, always I used to like, you know, try and do something different, जो मेरे comfort zone के बाहर हो. Because usually one thing like this whole villain and, you know, people are like, अच्छा तीन दे तो मेरे दिमाग में ये बात मैंने ध्यान से सुन ली है. क्योंकि now people are thinking कि अच्छा इसको villain ही बनाए क्या. You know, so now to probably break that with something else, you know, to break that with another genre. True. So that's going to be my whatever lookout, and I hope that, you know, filmmakers keep they keep casting me in different parts.
Wow, 7 characters. Would love to see that someday.
I mean, वो तो play बंद हो गया सर, वो college में करता था.
Right. You know, early in your career, you were getting to do different roles. क्या करा है? I mean, trailer से whatever little bit we have seen, very different again from what we have seen before. क्या करा है निखिल अडवाणी ने?
बहुत सारी acting करवाई. But to begin with, you know, the main thing was actually the stories of this girl who is from Rajasthan. So सबसे पहली चीज़ थी भाषा. और उस भाषा को सीखना और उस भाषा में सिर्फ डायलॉग्स नहीं बोलना पर उसमें सोचना भी, because as actors you want to bring more to the table than just follow dialogues, because sometimes you feel like saying more than just what is written.
Right.
You know, in that moment you would want to say something. So I feel like he abled me with a very, very solid diction coach. His name is Mahadev. So I had an extensive workshop with Mahadev just to get the dialect right. I'm playing a student boxer. So for me, boxing was an integral part of the character. There was a trainer called Prakash, which again Nikhil sir introduced me to. And he was incredible. He taught me boxing because what happens is that I can use a student boxer's body language into my character as well. So it really helped me develop all of that. And the main thing is that, of course, this film revolves around a social topic.
Right.
And for that, I had completely leaned on to Nikhil sir to understand the information bit, because it's very important when you're portraying characters that are based on real life stories or that are based on incidents that have happened in the past. So for that I was completely dependent on sir and his information to kind of portray this role.
Nice. No, you are good with languages. We saw that in Maharaj, and immediately you come in this. Both, well done. Nikhil, from what I understand, trailer में बहुत action सब दिख रहा है. सही ना कहीं, from what I understand, there's a messaging. There's some kind of a message here. We are very close to the release now. Give us some idea on.
But it's there in the trailer also. The message is about whether it's caste or whether it is the Constitution of India and fight for equality, justice, liberty. It's very, very clear in that. In the sense that, of course, the trailer shows a fair amount of action, but at the end of the day, there are questions that she's posing in the trailer itself, which is why Shudras are considered to be Pero ka this thing. Constitution हम क्यों पढ़ते हैं Constitution? Why is the Constitution taught to us if I'm not given the same rights, etc., etc. Those are there in the trailer itself. So I don't think that I have not. In fact, lots of people, whoever I have met, they've said the first thing that is different about this trailer is that it actually talks about the social message of the film.
Right. When you put out a trailer, how many people are part of the decision how much to give out, how much to not? And you yourself, what is the thought? Like, kabhi zyada डाल दो तो बोलोगे सब दिखा दिया trailer
my
में.
only contribution in this particular trailer, other than shooting all the whole film, is that I wanted the trailer to end with Sharvari's line that हार भरे हो मैं लड़के हारना चाहती हूँ. And that's the crux of the film, right? That is the sum on which the film comes and rests, right? It's pivoted onto that one very incredible fight for justice of a minority community girl, right? It's the crux of it. So I was only clear about that, right? That's how the trailer needs to end. Everything else was, I think trigger happy that when Amit saw the film, he got into a call with all of us and he said that this cannot just be a trailer of another John Abraham film kind of action. We have to be very, very, we have to play the social message on a front foot. We need to let people know that this film is very, very interesting, right? The Samvidhan Ka Rakshak is a line which Z came up with. I mean, I would not even. So a lot of people who have heard this narration, read the script, seen the rushes, watched the edit, have taken collective decisions to understand that Vedaa is a very special film, and it will do that much better if it comes on the 15th of August.
Right, fair enough. You enjoy directing action a lot.
Again, I hark back to my earlier answer, which is I surround myself by people who are more intelligent than I am. I think that the action in this film, whether it is Amin Bhai, who has been with me since Salam Ishq, he's underrated action director. Again, Vedaa is a film of underdogs. Right? Three of us sitting over here all have belonged to that. So Sharvari has just moved into the category. But
You're a seasoned director. You're not an underdog.
Yeah, but okay,
See, he took a jab at me and then it landed straight at him.
But yeah, so I mean, Amin Bhai is just incredible. I mean, first of all, he's a force of energy on the set. He's just
What I'm asking is, how did you say, "Ki, chalo, next film will be an action film with John"?
You can't tell the story of Vedaa without the brutal action, without the brutality and without the action. A lot of the world that Vedaa lives in is brutal in its silence. And there's an immense amount of silence. In fact, yesterday when Sharvari also saw the film, she said, "I'm so surprised with the silences that are there in the film."
It makes you uncomfortable.
It makes you really uncomfortable. So, and in an instant, this is the world where in an instant, it's like the kettle boils over. And when it does, it transforms men into some kind of, primal kind of this. It's crazy. Right. It's insane to see, and I've seen it. Luckily I've not seen it so close, but I've read about it. I've seen it. I've seen the kind of machismo, which comes with power. Right. It's very unnerving. It's very, very. It's very scary.
Right. It is.
And and I don't think that can happen without showing the kind of action.
Right. Last question to both of you, and I'm going to come to you also. Your favorite Nikkhil Advani movie?
Oh
God. Tricky one.
He's looking at both of you, huh?
Yeah.
Soch ke bolna.
See, childhood.
I don't think she's seen all my films.
I have. Sure.
Childhood favorite will be Kal Ho Na Ho.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Childhood favorite?
हाँ मैं तब मतलब कॉलेज में ही था तो चाइल्ड ही था और उसके बाद D-Day.
Yeah.
D-Day is my favorite film of Nikhil sir.
I think mine is definitely Kal Ho Na Ho.
Okay.
But I also really loved Chandni Chowk to China.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
Right.
No, I enjoyed the film. I really enjoyed the film.
You know, somewhere I read, one of your recent interviews, that you said a lot of people don't think I've directed Kal Ho Na Ho. Why do you say that? Is it because you went into this action genre and other films, and Karan made too many of those kind of films with Shah Rukh Khan?
I left Dharma at that point. I left Dharma, so I didn't have the opportunity to bask in the glory of Kal Ho Na Ho at that point. And I just had to, suddenly I was faced with the task of proving to everybody that, you know, I had also made Kal Ho Na Ho. I mean, I had to somewhere or the other show that I can actually come out of the shadows of Karan. Not that I want to, I would love to go back into those shadows, because it's such a safe place. It's such a lovely place, such a great producer to have, you know, who can give you everything you want. You know, yeah, go, take Shah Rukh Khan, take Preeti Zinta, take Saif Ali Khan, you know, take New York, you know. So, I mean, as a producer, you're like, oh my God, I have to do now. I wanted to do this scene in 15 shots, but I have to do it now in 10 shots. I don't have time. So yeah, it's a lovely place to be. Dharma was a lovely. So that's what I meant. It's funny, and Karan was the first person to see D-Day, and he looked at it and he saw it, and I came into the room and I walked into the light box, the old light box, and he looked at me and he said, all the red lines have been erased with this one film, you know. So and I read the first review of D-Day, and it said it's amazing that the director of Kal Ho Na Ho has made D-Day.
I don't believe it.
And I said, D-Day made me the director of Kal Ho Na Ho.
Nice. It will always be your film. Everybody knows it is one of your most amazing films. And now I'm 24 hours away from watching this. So I'll leave you guys now and can't wait to watch it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.